Hej och välkomna till en helt ny video på min och Viktors kanal. Denna video så blir part 2 på Hogwarts Legacy. Hoppas tycker den här videon blir bra. Like videon, prenumerera på kanalen, så blir in videon. Ha det gött! Så, nu har vi kommit in i videon. Men förra videon, då såg ni att vi blev Slytherins. Så nu är vi i the common room.
Looks like everyone's gone.
Okay.
Let's head to the common room.
Ja, just det, här är sovrummet. Du ser i vänstra hörnet. Ja, du ser nästa.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
De snackar om mig. Nej, det här kommer jag.
Already knew that.
Börjar med Sebastian Sallow.
Can I help you?
Did you see the way they did?
Ah, you're the new 5th year.
Yep, I am.
I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fella. Glad you and Fig are all
Hogwarts
right.
videos varje, vad ska jag säga? Jag brukar lägga varje söndag nu.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience
nonetheless. Det blir 4
nonetheless.
videos per vecka.
Interesting
så.
perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a
Men
blur,
jag
to be
hörde att
honest.
många tyckte om
Didn't mean to
Cook,
press.
så
You just get yourself settled.
om ni tycker
We
om
can talk
den
more
serien så är det
later.
bara att kommentera på den videon. Så.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too.
Nej,
Good
vad
luck
tror
today.
Fråga. Ja. Okej, vi springer ner hit. Nej, det kan inte.
Might want to think that again.
Jag har någon här. Hej, omenuskant.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well,
Ominous
you
Gaunt.
certainly had a memorable arrival.
Memorable. Nej, inte. Det var första dagen.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin.
Tack så mycket.
Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Vi tar bara nice meeting.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Men hoppas ni förstår den här
If you do that, you'll lose. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me.
Imelda Reese.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
Snackar lite
I'm
mycket.
Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Skryter.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Not the way I fly.
Sure.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Same.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here?
Yep,
Professor
I am.
Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Weasley. Spring då, spring. Oh, just det. Men om tycker att det är lågt, då måste jag väl sänka.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the
Och
year.
just det.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Inte Harry Potter.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay, nu.
This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Wizarding lore.
Do keep up.
Oh my god.
Revelio.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that stone?
Okej, det var inte meningen. Vad är det där? Något öga som kollar på mig. Okej, challenges. Okej, så det här jag ser vad jag till exempel har fått. Okej, jag springer ner. Ska vi ner igen.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Don't look at me.
Like inside and outside of the castle.
Lumos. Protego. Lumos.
Det är roligt att du inte kan komma hit. Nej, vad säger jag? Jag ska bara ta den här.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Is it that way? Library, Central Hall. There we have it. Alltså, grafiken är helt sjuk i det här spelet. Jag fattar inte.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Jag behöver hålla mina ord.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough
there.
chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Jag lovar, jag har hållit min ord.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Ha! I didn't like the lighter.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Map. Men om de säger när this tecken represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Okay, continue. Some quests are locked by spell and level requirements. In this case, you need to be required level or have required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Okay, track a quest. Vi tar defense against the dark arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Hello, Professor Fig. Today, cast Shark Compass. Shark Compass will lead everything you track. Ah! Visste inte jag. Yes, jag lägger på en duell.
Is that all you've got?
Sebastian!
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Duel. Okay. Levioso.
Levioso.
Let's go, jag är den första Hermione Granger.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Duell. Yes, the duell. Nej. Kyckling.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
Good. Well done.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good.
Yes!
The best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Let me try.
Miss Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Protego. I do enjoy a light duel.
Stupid Protego. Levioso.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Stupid one.
Watch your opponent decide to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay, tack så mycket.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class,
nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Jag tror på det här. Ja, nej, den så.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Count me in.
Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Ja.
Protego!
Till next time.
Yes, you can play. Vad händer med det här? What? Vad är det där? Godis. Oj, bät.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him that he needs to relax.
Here.
Behind you.
Nej,
There's an open seat
Onai.
here.
Jag vill inte bli Sebastian.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new
Treat
student.
me like white teeth.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Damn!
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517.
What?
But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
Milton, räck upp handen.
Anyone? Anyone?
Räck upp handen.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Men nattsar!
The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Där är
Do you
Sebastian.
even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Ja.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Nej, hon är själv. Akio. Kolla här. Det är fel. Åh! Nej! Undrar så händer om man inte får.
Akio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Okay.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Harry Potter! Jag ser Harry
After
Potter.
me.
Där. Harry Potter! Jag ska bara... Åh, nu är jag utanför.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay, let us try.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your excellent control there.
OMG.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward. Splendid!
Please. Let's go! 2 for 2. Okay.
That's it!
Please. Let's go! 150 points just a roll.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Kom inte undra mig då. Treat me like whitey. Treat me like whitey.
Let us see this.
Oh my god, vadå? Jag vill typ slå. Ska jag bara ta den där. Kolla nu.
Accio.
Okej.
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
Okej, jag tar ner den där. Den känns bättre.
Yes!
Kolla nu. Nej. Det är 50.
What's this?
Okej. Hur ska jag tänka nu? Jag får ju typ...
There we go.
Accio.
Tänk bara smart nu. Kyckling! 100. Det är så tråkigt. Jag skulle vinna det. Alltså det skulle ändå bli tight, så jag börjar försöka.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Vad ska jag göra? Okej. Hon kommer säkert stå här.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Treat me like
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Kolla på mig.
Let us see this.
Den nuddar. Nej. Oj. Okej, jag ska ta bort. Nej. Nej, vänta. Ta den här.
Accio.
Stanna då för länge. Det!
Don't worry.
Here we go.
Bra. Let's go. Jag har en chans. 50-50 nu.
That is how it's done.
Nej. That's how it's done! Shit on. Okay. Det är lugnt. Den är bra. Så. Swifty.
I will get you back for that.
Nej.
Be sharp.
Nudda väl? Nej. Den över.
Yes!
Okej. Fuck this up.
Accio.
Den är 50. That's how it's done!
Splendid!
Yeah. What you talking about now, bro? What you talking about? Go do the dishes, bro.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Okej, då är vi klara med den där.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Okej, tack så mycket. Nu kommer vi säkert börja snacka med den nästa Onai. Treat me like
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Tack så mycket.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Ja, fråga inte. I don't know. Ska vi bara vara tokig?
That's good to hear.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think
Treat
Professor
me
Ronald
like
wants to talk to you.
whitey.
Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
You...
Jag pallar inte.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Jaha, jag trodde att jag skulle namn. Men jag vet inte hur länge jag har streamat. Eller jag har spelat in. Jag ska nog kolla nu, så vänta lite. Spelat in i 31 minuter nu, så det bästa nog är att jag kanske kastar nu. Så är videon klar. Det kommer mycket bättre snart. Ja, jag hoppas tycker den här videon har varit bra. Nästa gång så lovar jag att det kommer vara lite längre video.
Rebellion.
Men ja, om ni tyckte den här videon har varit bra, prenumerera, likea, kommentera, gör vad ni vill. Hej då! Ha det så bra!